guys. Hello guys, what's going on, guys? I was about rounding up with my analysis before I spotted something on VIX25 and V250 1S. Okay, something on V250 1S caught my attention. Okay, so if you look at this chart, I see this pair has been on. This is daily. Yes, this asset has been on a steady decline for a very period of time. Okay, so I was like, is there any possibility that we can have any kind of harmonic pattern, you know, um, emanating from this structure I'm seeing right there? So I was looking at M-type formations. And first of all, I looked at this one. I was thinking that if I had gotten a shark, but the B2C leg is way too extended. It's even beyond the measurements of shark and that of cipher. So I kept that aside. So I looked at so many times. Yes, let me just see. And then just as they say, when you keep practicing or when you keep analyzing, your eyes will be trained to start seeing those patterns on the chart. So I looked at from this point. Okay, and to this point, I found out like the only thing that can happen on this asset is a crab or a deep crab. Okay, so I said the only thing that can happen on this asset is actually a crab or a deep crab. So I said, okay, fine, let me look at this asset and see if there's any opportunity. Let me just hide this guy so that it will be easier for you guys to see my screen. I just hope I'm loud enough so that you guys can hear me. Okay, so I said the only thing that I can see here is either a crab or a deep crab. Let me just remove this first of all. Now, that's okay, fine. I just picked out my SABCD tool. I said let me just measure this leg. Let me measure this point and see. Let me measure this point and see if I'll get anything here because price is actually resting on this level and then all that. So what I did was to measure from point A, from S to A. I want to look at the B retracement. I can see that we got 0 points. You can see that we got 0.618 on this one. This is 0.61, and it's actually a valid B point for a track pattern. Okay. Yes, it's a valid B point for a crab pattern because I have the pattern here with me. So 0.618 is checked. Okay. Yes. So now, what about the A to B of the C retracements? A to B measurement of the C retracements. You can see that we got that 0.5. So that's formed around 0.5, which is still valid because the C point of the crab pattern falls within 0.382 to 0.886. So 0.5 is 100% what valid. Okay, so we got that checked. This is 0.5. 0.5. Okay. Now, what we now have to look at is the potential reversal zone. We need two measurements or even three. We need two measurements for the start. We need to look at the S to A. We want 1.618. Unfortunately, guys, unfortunately, this is the 1.618. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What's happening now? We're looking at 1.618. Okay. We're looking at 1.618, but let me see 1.618. Okay. And this is the problem right now because we need to get that measurement. So fortunately, this pattern will not take because we failed to get the S to A measurements of the D points within that level. So, but I want to check other ratios, 1.272, 1.414. Yeah. So This place falls within 1.414, 1.414, and this is 1.618, which should have been the crap pattern, but then this is 1.414. Okay, now we can't have butterfly here because butterfly is 0.76 of the S to A measurement of the D point. So we cannot have butterfly. The only thing we can have, the only thing that we can have there is we can't have butterfly. The only thing we can have there is graph. Okay. Gatly, can't have Gatly because 0.76 is out of it, so we can't even have Gatly. Okay, so we can't have Gatly, we can't have butterfly. Because butterfly, we're looking at 0.76, we can't have that. 1.272. Okay, let me look at 1.272. This is, let me put in the 1.272 measurement again. This is 1.272. Okay, so we have, if we're looking at butterfly, but we need to have 0.786 for the butterfly of um S to A. Okay, S to A. Let me S to A, which is this one. So once this B point to be 1 point to be 0.786. So let me remove all of this. Remove all of this. And look at 0.786 and see where that comes. Very, very far. So we're supposed to have had this something like this for that to be valid. So the only thing that can work here is crab. But the only issue now is that the crab, this is where I should have completed. But then we're having this to be 1.414. That is the problem right now. So now, what we can do is that if we look at that potential reversal zone, let's see if we can have a complementary measurement of B to C. B to C of that is let me hide all of that. For B to C, we're looking at 2.618. Okay. See, we had our complete verify 2.618. We're looking at 3.414 good. 3.618, which is the last measurement. Okay. See 3.414 and 1.414. So now, this is what we have here. This is what we have here. S to A, we are having 1.414. B to C, we are having 3.14, which is valid. The only reservation we have here is the S to A. Now, what about the alternates A, B, C, D? Now, for the alternate A, B, C, D, since we are having B point of 0.5, we should be looking for 1.27, 1.272 or thereabout. Let's look at that. We should be looking for 1 point, you see, that comes around 1.618. So the alternate ABCD comes around 1.618. So everything is now what checked. All the measurement is now checked. All the measurement is now checked. So now let me remove this. Let me remove this. All that. So there is that. Let me just remove that. This okay. Now, what do we do now is to look for reversals at this point. Do we have any value reversal here? Yes, we have one. You can see how we have this morning star reversal count information. So what we can do here is that we can put a pending buy limit order around this area around here. Okay, just somewhere around here is good. Okay, so since this is daily, time frame, we can now zoom in on, let me just get the for the target and stop loss. For the stop loss, we're looking at slightly below X, just within this level. Okay, so for the stop loss, we're looking at 2.0 of S to A, S to A, looking at 2.0 of S to A, 2.0, where is it 2.0? This is 2.0, you see very, very far. So the only stop loss that can work here is 1.414, which is this. So what's the next ratio after 1.414? Is actually 1.618, because after 1.414, the next measurement is 1.618. So, but the stop loss will be very, very fast. So, what we can do is to look for entry within here, okay? And then our stop loss should be below this level of supports, okay? Now, for the targets, we should be looking at, let me just remove all of this because this has been checked. So let me just pull this one back to this place. Okay. So for the target, we should be looking at 0.382 and 0.382 and 0.618. 0.382. I will also add 0.786 as well. So these are the targets we should be looking out for. Very crazy risk to reward. I see that even though our forex within this level, which is beautiful. Now let's go to 4-hour time frame and see what is happening here. First of all, I have, okay, let's go to 4-hour and see what is happening on this level. Okay, you guys can see what is going on here, right? Beautiful one here. Beautiful one on this level here. So, and we've had a structure shift already. So the thing is, you can put a pending order here, which is very, very valid, very valid. There's possibility that price might still come back here before. So I'll put a pending order here. Now, if I go to 15 minutes, there's no one way of, because it's already valid. From this point, it's already valid. So what about 1-hour time frame? Okay, is valid. So the structure shift is valid, but then the only reservation I have is that I should have seen an obvious sweep of this low. That is my still reservation on this trade. I've not seen an obvious sweep of the low. Let me look at 4-hour. I've not seen an obvious sweep of any low. Okay, I think this is a sweep of a low, but these points, we have all of this laid out. We have this sweep and all that. So there's possibility why I don't really want to. Yes, there's possibility that price might come down. I think, to be on the safer side, let's just put it here. Even if we don't get triggered, okay? Even if we don't get triggered, there is no problem. Let's just put it here. Let's just put it here, because this is 4-hour and this is a valid inefficiency. Okay, this is a valid inefficiency and this is a valid order block. This is a valid order block. Okay, so let's just put it around. Let's put a pending order around that area. Okay, so let's put it around that area. So this should get triggered within few hours, within 1 to 2 hours. That should have gotten triggered if everything moves right. Okay, so give grab, the only reservation I told you guys is the S to A, which forms around 1.414, but after 1.414, the next ratio is 1.618. So I will just consider that. So this is a crab. Okay, this is a crab. So I will just consider that. And if you look at here, you can see that we have this kind of but if it's not clean, really is not that clean, but then it works. It's kind of a resistance. Um, um, it doesn't really work that much, but then we have these 3 points. Let me just put this a little bit. These 3 points comes around. You can see point one, point two, and point three. Okay, so it's a valid resistance trend line that has been broken. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. So I'll be executing this trade. I'll be executing this trade. Let me just zoom in on that a little bit. This is daily. Let me look at 4 hour, 8 hours. Okay, zoom in on that. Okay, so I will be executing this trade myself. So if I don't get triggered, then it is 100% fine, not looking not. So I will just copy these values. Entry price is takes so wait 251s. So I'll be executing this trade. So you can put your stop loss at this low, which is 100% valid. Okay, so um this is valid. Okay, so you can put your stop loss there, and let me see. Then you target those values to 50. Just so unfortunately, personally, guys, I can't even trade this asset. Why 50? Really? These guys are you kidding me right now? I can't find 250 on my real this zero spread account. I can't find 250 here, but I mean, guys, I've provided you guys with the analysis. Okay, so you guys can just take the trade and just take the trade, and this is an excellent analysis I've done for you guys on this asset. Okay, so you guys can just look at it and make a meaningful something out of it. Okay, so the asset is way too extended, and even if I look at it from the 8 hour, can't even get a glimpse of this. So let me just look at it again. Look at it again. Then okay, this is okay. This is fine. Mhm. Okay, so I'll be ending this video. Okay, before then, I want to also there's one another um trade on V25. Um, let me just push this. This 250. Is it one S? Yes, this one is 51. Okay, looking at, let me just post it. College. Uh, yeah. Locked. Ending by other locked. Okay. So I will tag some people. Sometimes these guys they don't used to, but I'll just tag them. I will tag them. Tag this guy. I'll tag Kevin. Then I'll tag each other guy. Only one choose. I don't even know that guy handle. Choose. 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 Um 10101 C. Is it? No. Choose so waiting be your handle. Hi. Okay, I've seen it. Madman. I would like to know if you guys have any contrary opinion on this assets. Oh, limitation. They want me to operate. Let me see if I can squeeze that in. Unfortunately, I can't. Let me just see. Okay. Um, true. Okay. Okay. So the last analysis I want to show it to you guys is on V120. Let me save it, guys. Is on V25 index. Okay. V25 index, V25 index, V25 index. Okay. V25 index. Yes, this is a valid crowd. Okay, so price came into this point, see this inefficiency here, and see this other block that's tapping to it. Then on top of that, we have this crab that formed within 0 points from S to A. From S to A, we got S to A, we're looking at 1.618. S to A, 1.618, okay, which is that point, 1.414. Beautiful. You can see how those measurements are complementing each other at that point, okay? At that point, okay? So which is 100%. If we even look at this is 100% valid. Now, the measurement that complemented that is 3.414. From this point to this point, we have 3.414. Let me remove all of this. 3.414. Beautiful. Complemented, and that was checked. So those measurements was just super checked. So now entry has been initiated because we've got this is 20. This is sorry, this is EMA here, and that's giving us a intraday cross of 15 minutes and all of that. And then before that, we have this sweep of this high. This sweep was obvious on 4 hour. Yes, it's obvious on 4 hour and it's closing, but we still have 1 hour left, so we don't really know if this will hold. But then this is what I'm looking at for. And then if you come to 1 hour time frame, you can see that this guy is holding this support trend line is actually holding, and that's for around 0.5 and 0.382. So it's a solid setup. So let's see how far we go on this. Let's see how far we will go on this. So this will be all for now, guys. So I wish you guys all the best, and then bye for now, guys.